Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this. So, it's drive shaft day, or drive shaft weeks it's been, to be quite honest with you. So I will insert some footage now of the clearance that we had to do to get the CV joint to fit. So I'll put that in now. Right, so as you can see, I have clearance issues here. It is clearing, but it's very, very, very tight. And once you've put a CV boot on that and a clip, it's not going to work. So my plan is, I've just marked it here with a black pen on black paint, obviously, but I've just marked it there. So my plan is to cut straight down there and then straight across the front here. Now this was originally made to be able to put coilovers in, so I've actually had to chop some of this out anyway, if you remember, to fit this top arm here anyway. That's just banging around because it's not located at the top, don't worry. So take this out, plug the box, hey, that's what she said, and then cut it across there, and then cut it across there, and then put it back in and see what sort of clearance we've got. Right then, back to square one. So all this had to come off, everything basically, hub of the lot, tie arm, everything, to get spacing for the grinder and the Dremel. So what I've done, you probably see it better from this side, this is now notched upwards slightly, and what I did then is I stuck a cable tie and left a bit on to exaggerate how high the boot would go. So if I slide that into there like that, and if you can see now, it's not hitting, not causing any problems. It's actually closer to the box than it is to that, and it's not touching the box either. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Hopefully that now will stop any issues. So I won't 100% know until I fit the new CV joint and boot and everything, but I've tried to over exaggerate so I won't have any future problems, because getting all this out was an absolute ball ache. So yeah, so I'll put the wheels back on because we're back to square one now. So as you can see, these are the drive shafts that Mr. Campion got made up for me. So there's them, and for love nor money, you cannot buy inner Micra CV joints. Trust me, the internet does not have them anywhere. Autodoc, all the places you're going to suggest, they do not have them, trust me. I've searched and searched and searched. So these are the original Micra shafts. So me and Adam didn't realise there was a pin, a circlip on the end of one of them, and battered it out of it, and then I lost the inner. So what I've done, well, I'll show you. So that's what it should look like inside, and that's what it does look like inside. So I could have just got, so basically the option was to buy new drive shafts, just to split them, which I did. So here we go. So this is a brand spanking new Nissan Micra. It will be passenger side drive shaft, and the only thing I need is that. I don't care about this lot, but we'll keep it anyway, just in case there's an issue with the shafts. We can cut them down and sort it out. So the plan is today is to take, I've got another one here, I've got the longer one. Again, they were the same, I think there's a quid more for the longer one. So I bought the longer one. I could have just bought two passenger side because it's irrelevant, they're exactly the same. So my plan is today is to split these, put them on these, put the mini sides on, and then go up to the mini and offer them up for fitting. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to take them clips off there, because just for now, just while we trial fitting them, because they are, yeah, it took me probably a good few hours to get both inners out because they were proper stuck in the box. Them clips are a pain. They work, but they're a pain. So I'll set it up on the bench and I'll show you us stripping this down and getting it nice then, and getting it all separated. Right then, let's give it a go with the new tool. It should just be able to peel it. There we go. so that's that off. I need to get that side off as well, don't I? That should fit round. It's sort of working. It's nearly there, look. Then use that to peel it up, and then there we go. I'm a professional. Could go work for J&R and build drive shafts all day, but they don't build them, they're built in China. Right, so, ooh, lovely, look at that. Right, I think I'm going to need to clean some of that up so I can see what I'm doing. And then, like I say, the idea is to keep the boot, keep the CV joint. The drive shaft I'm not really interested in right now. Right then, so the idea is pull this off, and that will leave this. So I'm going to clean all this up now. I'll leave the grease in there, I'm not really bothered about that. Stick it on there. And then clean all this up, and then I can have a look at what clips I need to take off to get the race. And what are they called? Bearings?
Race bearings.
Race bearings, yeah. And then, like I say, that then should come off. So we'll see that. Right then, most of the grease cleaned off, as you can see, all over me. So, but everything's better with lube, innit? Alright, so I've got the clip. Oh, I did have a clip. Fucking circlips. Oh, nearly. Come here. Dinner! Whoop whoop! Save that. So that now should not slide off. So that might just need a bit of persuasion with a rubber mallet to come off, because it's probably just locked onto the splines. So let me get that off. So, as if by YouTube magic, whoop, popped off. So yeah, no damage to the actual bearing. Just tapped it off with the rubber mallet. And it came off. It was tight though, to be fair. And I thought there would be another clip there, but because it's raised, it can't go any further back than that. So that's good. And then on my other one, that's the exact same. So we don't need to worry about that. Like I said, I'm not going to put that C-clip back on because I want to dry fit these first to make sure they work. So that's one done. So we're going to repeat the process on the longer shaft, and then I'll show you us building one of the mini shafts up as well. Right, that is a complete passenger side shaft. Near side, that makes it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Near side curb, yeah. So near side shaft is done. So this CV boot does not want to go over there. I'm not sure these are the right ones really. These might be for drum rather than disc. So I'll have to have a look at that. I'll go see P&L, see what she's got in, see if it's any different. So that is a complete shaft. So again, I didn't film it because it was an absolute ball ache, to be quite honest with you. But that is one shaft built. Build a bigger one, and then I'll show you them both together. So there we go, two drive shafts. Mini outer, Micra inner, cut, welded, joined in the middle. So passenger side, driver's side, near side, offside, however you want to name it. So the next thing is now to go up to the mini and offer these on, and if they fit, take the ends back off again, put the C-clips, are the C-clips? Circlips back on, and then that will then mean that they're a full complete unit with loads of grease in as well. So yeah, them boots are tiny. They should go over, but I don't want to force them over now because I've got to get them back off if it all fits. So yeah, we'll take them up to the Mini and go from there. Drive shafts are in. I'm just gonna do that bit a tiny bit more. It is clear, but just want to do that a tiny bit more. Obviously CV boot's not on, but that is the drive shafts in on this side, and again on that side, and you can see down there. So they fit. The length was right that me and Adam measured, which was, if this helps anybody out, this is just my conversion obviously. So there you go. So their two drive shafts are now in. They need to come back out, like I say, to be rebuilt, and then they never come back out again because they're a pain in the backside to fit. Right then, look how strong I am. That is two drive shafts built. Mini, Micra, clips, boots, everything ready to go. So we've got the clip on there to go into the box. So test fitted, all fit fine. So they came back and fitted everything as good as new. So that's two. There's the passenger one there as well. It took a hell of a lot longer than it should have done, but it's done. So I've just been up and taken the hubs off because the ball joints are knackered. It's my fault really. They're brand new, but they're old now and been off and on the arms and the top arm and the bottom arm, and the threads are knackered on them. So I bought some new ones, so I'm going to rebuild them and pay a bit more attention to them, be a bit more careful with them, and then hub on with the drive shaft in, and then I need disc and pads as well to mount it all. So yeah, you know these projects are like, the costs just keep adding up, and sometimes you don't feel like you get anywhere, but I do actually feel like I'm getting somewhere now, because once that's done and the brakes are done, that's the front suspension all done, I think, and the drive shafts. So it's wiring, which then it means it can be started and driven, and then obviously cooling. So, you know, if I had more time and a bit more money, it'd probably be done very quickly, but obviously time and money are not my best friend. So yeah, so I'm happy that we've got two drive shafts built now. So brand new Micra outers, Mini outers, Micra inners and Mini outers, all brand new everything. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, hope you have a great day.